Hi, Crystal here, broadcasting this morning, this Monday morning, the 22nd of October 2018, getting on for 9 o'clock in the morning from 6 Lansdowne Court. Let me sit down before I collapse. I'm also going to have some breakfast while I'm sat here, which is my daily banana. Yesterday I went up to my parents for lunch after going to the Pentagon Centre into Boots. There's my Boots bag, and in Boots I got some Bayliss and Harding Unicorn Candy hand wash, which was £1.49, and some Charlie body spray, Charlie Pink. And this has been going on, well, I've known Charlie Pink body spray and Charlie Blue and Gold since I was a child. My mum used to buy it, so it's gone on for years, Charlie. So I went in there and I got my paper in Sainsbury's with David Beckham and Victoria Beckham on the front of the newspaper, walked up to my parents, sat down. Dad wasn't very talkative at all. He didn't speak to me for like 2 or 3 hours. He was very, very quiet, sat there, and my mum was doing all the talking. I don't know whether he wasn't well or something was up, but he was very, very quiet. So eventually Dad got going when it was nearly time to go home. On the radio they were playing Hot Chocolate's new Sexy Thing. On Radio 2 while I was up there was 2 songs with reference to the word sexy, and it's very awkward when you're sat with your dad. Mum kept nipping off to the toilet, and at one time she was gone for about nearly 10 minutes. So I just turned my head and I felt embarrassed with sexy being played on the radio. 2 lads, one with a Bluetooth and a red cap, came out of the house opposite the window while I was sat with my father, and my mum was in the lavatory. Later on I had some dinner, some pork, some beans and some rumble thumps, which is a mixture of vegetables with spinach and potato and all things like that. So I had a yogurt. I had 3 cups of hot drinks, 2 teas and 1 coffee, and my gums started to burn. And I was in agony. I kept going to the toilet, swilling my mouth around. I have been taking clarithromycin, 500 milligrams of antibiotic, and it tastes disgusting. It tastes like you've swallowed mouldy coins. And I've been putting steroid nose spray up my nose. All I noticed was the fact that the plug-in air freshener might have been causing it, because it kept spraying out loads of spray. And when I left my parents, the burning gums stopped. So I think it was the plug-in air freshener. We watched a film before I go to sleep with Nicole Kidman in, about an amnesiac. She's lost her memory. I watched some vlogs on YouTube from Jordan the Lion, who blogs from America. Later on, my dad paid for a taxi for me, and a Chinese man turned up. He was the taxi driver. He didn't speak very much in the taxi. He spoke at the end. What frightened me was he didn't seem to know where Old Road was or Lansdowne Court. He sped past. He had to do an emergency stop, and he turned up old this old road, and he sped past Lansdowne Court, did another emergency stop, and then dropped me off. He was speeding. He was going way too fast, and that could have caused an accident. Uh, I didn't recognise the driver. Like I said, he was Chinese with a head full of like black hair. Got up the stairs, came indoors, and I did a bit of tidying up. I'm trying to clear my flat up and clear all the clutter and start again. If no one is going to move me out of my flat, then I've decided to give it a good old clean out, put new carpet in, get new curtains eventually, and start again and try and forget all the domestic violence I've had in here, all the pieces of glass that are still left from incidents from 5 or 6 years ago. And I cut my hand on a piece of glass that was left on my bed from an incident 2 years ago. And if the police and workers are bent on me staying here, then I've got to make the most of it. But I cut myself yesterday. The police, in a domestic violence incident, a glass candle was shattered all over my bed. And 2 years on, there's still pieces of glass I'm picking out of bed sheets and the bottom of my bed, and the police just left me here. So I'm just getting on with it now. I've faced the fact that no one's going to help me. They didn't in Gloucester either. They subjected me and Anthony to racial abuse. As you know, my son is adopted, and he's a brown colour because he's half Turkish. And they posted up Ku Klux Klan posters near my home because my son was a different colour, and they bullied Anthony. Someone walked into Sainsbury's and pushed him on his face, and his nose was bleeding. And I suffered abuse, and no one did anything there. The same is happening down here, and I just learnt with a baby, carrying him everywhere, struggling, that no one's going to help you. You're going to have to get on with it. When he first started Live Wires Playgroup, other mothers were letting their children hit my son with canes. So I pulled him out of the Live Wires group because he was suffering victimisation and being hit with sticks. And I was accused of not taking him to nursery. There is a load of hidden agendas here. They're hiding something, and I am just left to cope on my own, which I'm doing quite well.